Today I'm going to show you how to change the oil on a Gen 2 Cruze. This is specifically for the EcoDiesel, but it's very similar for the gas model as well. Number one thing you want to do, you want to get the car elevated. Here I use ramps. You're also perfectly able to use jack and jack stands. Once you get it up, make sure you set the parking brake. Pop the hood. Go ahead and open up the hood and set the rod up in the hole to keep the hood from falling on your head. You're set. Go underneath the car and you'll find the one on the left there is a 15mm bolt, and that's what goes to your oil pan, and to the right is the oil filter housing. Alright, like I said, 15mm, difficult to film and do that at the same time, but you're just going to go up, crack the pressure off of the bolt, and then you can unthread that by hand. Make sure you have your catch can strategically aligned to where you're not dripping all over the driveway, and just let it drain out. You're going to put the oil pan nut back in, and you're going to the top. 5W30, make sure it is Dexos. I prefer Pennzoil, that's just what I use. Turn the oil cap counterclockwise, take your funnel, set it in, and start pouring. I use the 1 quart by itself, so I'll empty it and fill it back up. It just gives me a little bit more precise pouring ability, so I know exactly how much is going into the engine. I moved the car onto flat ground so I can get a more precise count on how much oil is in the dipstick. Here you just take the dipstick out, clean it off with a rag, and then you're good to go. I didn't quite have enough, so I'd add a little bit more oil. So in game, you're just trying to get the oil to line up on the hash marks, and you'll see that once you have the dipstick in hand. After you finish adding the right amount of oil, you'll go ahead and replace the oil filler cap and get the hood ready to close. To do so, you remove the clip up in the upper left-hand corner of the hood, and you replace that laying down along the radiator support as shown. Close the hood, you're ready to go in the car. Once in the old reliable diesel, go ahead and start it up. And you're going to go over to the menus, and to reset the remaining oil life, you go ahead and just press and hold that check mark there. It'll ask you if you are sure, you'll hit yes, and you'll see the oil life remain go back up to 100%. Then you're good to go. Congrats, you've changed the oil.